Susan Cordova on the bottom of the first. Digging in for the Travelers, Sammy Ciani. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Up, you got room,
Leaps at the wall, got it! Bases empty, one away. Now at the plate, Lázaro Montes. Struggling to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. On the ground, and that's a foul ball. Montes hitting second in the lineup, and while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 gone as the home first is moving along pretty quick. So 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Sundstrom. Tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. That is the inning. They go down in order. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Spencer Packard. And that's too high. At other dentists, they'll promise you 3D or even 4D x-rays. At Sadie Marcus Dental, they've entered the 5th dimension. Step into their hypersphere today and see the future of your teeth. Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. And makes the catch. 1 out and the bases are empty. The batter now, Luis Suispel. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Splits the middle. That's a strike. And the count is 1-2. Struck the batter out without a swing. Already 2 gone in the home half of the 2nd inning. Nobody on and 2 outs. And now it's going to be Nick Raposo. The 0-1 offering. Bash down the right side, but foul. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Guillemette takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning. All set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Axel Sanchez. Swing and a miss. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Hard hit, right side, and out at first. Bases empty, 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Brock Rodden. Biggers, 2 away. To the top of the order we go. Now up, Sammy Ciani. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-2, and the delivery. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Set down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back. The Travelers at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The designated hitter, number 99.
In 2024, the Travelers won their 9th Texas League title on a walk-off single that scored top prospect Cole Young. It was Arkansas's first Texas League championship since 2008. And there's 1 down. Nobody on with 1 out. Jared Sundstrom, the next to hit. First time up was a pop-out. Sundstrom, 24 years old, and he was a 10th round pick. That one almost got the hitter. That'll back him up a bit. Right through there for a strike. Here's a fly to left. Austin under it. Gets there, got it. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Strike 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. And a swing and a miss. 3 up and 3 down. Bottom of the fifth here in
Leading
North
off
Little
for
Rock.
Arkansas,
And now the
the
first
first
baseman,
baseman,
Luis Suispel. Center field, Encarnacion gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Nick Raposo. Already a solo homer in this one. Popped up. 2 down. 2 away here, nobody on. JT Arruda will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Such a close game. The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Cordova back out there, locked in a pitcher's duel. What a show these hurlers have put on today. Oh, and 2, waves at that one. Fights it off, we'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brock Rodden. Rolled out to second in the first AB. This has been a solid outing for her, and a lot of that is because she keeps pounding the zone like she did with that low fastball. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Sammy.
Back to the top of the order here. Sammy Siani getting ready to hit. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Dives, but it's foul. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Just off the inside corner. What a take with 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's a strikeout looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Susan Cordova, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Cordova, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate. Malcolm Moore, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike 1. Swings through that one. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Bases empty, 1 away. Next to hit for the Rough Riders, Pablo Guerrero, the 0-1. Here's a high chopper. And now a jump throw. Nice play off the bounds for the out. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Antonis Macias. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Popped up.
Take it, take it.
and makes the catch. Midway in the first. The Rough Riders at the plate here in the second inning. Frenier Chavez now at the plate. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Bases empty, one away. Next is the designated hitter, Dylan Dreiling. This to third. Encarnacion to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Chandler Pollard. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. On to the next inning, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Theo Hardy. And a big swing and a miss. Human adults have 32 teeth. At Sadie Marcus Dental, they ask, why not more? See how they can get you as many as 11 extra teeth with a free consultation. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Got it. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Marcus Lee Sang. Encarnacion. Tosses to first. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Maxton Martin. The 0-1. Next one's popped in the air into right. And that'll do it. 9. Cordova back out there to face the heavy hitters of this lineup. Not gonna be easy. Ground ball left side, and that's a foul ball. And the 0-1 now. To the right side, and handles that one. Bush takes it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Nobody on with 1 out. Next to hit for the Rough Riders, Pablo Guerrero. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. It's ball 1. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off speed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. We're in the 4th inning, no score. Battling here, fouls it away. Spoils that one, it remains 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Can't field it cleanly. Won't get back to first in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. Go-ahead run on base. Later Figueroa will hit next. Came into the game on defense. First trip to the plate here. That pitch gets the corner. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Frenier Chavez, the next to hit. On the ground to third. Encarnacion. That ends the inning. They leave 1 runner. We're in the top half of the 5th. And here at the plate, Dylan Dreiling. Late on that fastball. Dreiling, 22 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2024. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. 1 out and the bases are empty. And now the shortstop, Chandler Pollard, drove in their only run in last night's game. And quickly 2 away. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Theo Hardy. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Now a high fly ball to left center. And that is out number 3. Cordova back to work. It's getting late, but neither of these pitchers seems to be giving in. Fly ball out to left field. There's 1 down. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Maxton Martin. Swings through it. The slider has been great for her tonight, and she's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Biggers under this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And now 2 down. To the top of the order we go. Digging in, Malcolm Moore.
More.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Love how she's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Out to short, Williams. Tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
For the hook.
Righty reliever out the pen, number 32. A shot at save number 1 this season. Cordova fired 6 shutout innings on the hill. Team effort for the win, and it started with what she was able to give them on the mound. She put them in position to come away victorious with a good start. Susan Cordova is getting ready. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Zach Levinson. Here's a pop-up. Sargent under this one. And a quick out, number 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Next up for the Cardinals, number 11. That's smart pitching to come in on the hands because he's struggled at times with the inside pitch. Good placement on that cutter. Might be one to come back to. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Strikeout looking for the backwards K. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. And now the DH, Daniel Ortiz. And he has struggled this year. Got the bat head right to it, but a little bit ahead of schedule. Slow down the swing a hair, and that's a dinger. 0-2, rocks and fires. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. 2 outs, bases empty. This one to right. And that's that. We've played 1 inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Travis Honeyman. That one finds the zone. Honeyman, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Fly to left. 1 down. This broadcast is sponsored by AC Hines Architecture, proud winners of the regional award for Best Cheesecake Designers. They'll work with you to get the right humidity and temperature to make your mammoth cheddar wheel taste its best. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone in the home half of the 2nd inning. Trey Richardson will hit next. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2nd inning, no score thus far. And goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd, digging in for the Cardinals, Brody Moore.
No, outside.
More.
On the ground. There's 1 down. 1 out and the bases are empty. And now, Jesus Baez. Grounds this one to short, Williams. Tosses to first.
Got him.
2
That's an
straight
out.
retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Carlos Linares.
Ball, no.
That's a frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but she's handling it well on the mound. 2 outs, bases empty. Got it. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Welcome back. The Cardinals at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. The fans here in Springfield tell me that Charlie's chicken tenders are one of the most popular items around. Might be worth picking up an order. And that's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. And she just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Bases empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. And 2 away now. Batter probably wants a mulligan
Now
after that swing.
the
That one was
designated hitter,
right down the
Danielle.
pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Out on the mound, she's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, she's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and she's not missing the zone. That ends the inning. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Cardinals batting. Swing and a miss late on that one. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. And it's a pop-up. Sargent settles under this one and makes the catch. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Got him looking. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Richardson. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll wrap this inning up. So we're in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Brody Moore.
Ha!
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Grounder left side, and that one finds its way through for a hit, ending the bid for a perfect game. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Good hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. And here at the plate, Jesus Baez.
Out of there.
That's out number 2. 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Carlos Linares. Struck out looking the first time up. With all these first pitch strikes, she's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. So another good inning.
Pitching for Corpus Christi.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Cassandra Cole. Has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. A 3-2 final score in this one. I'm Ben Gelman, and it's been a pleasure having you with us for Minor League Baseball on the show. Thanks for listening. Susan Cordova on the hill in this one, and the crowd. Cordova ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate. This pitch popped up.
Take it here.
1 up, 1 down. Nobody on with 1 out. Jack Hurley getting ready to hit.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. A little out front there, swings through it. Swings and misses. 2 away here in the top of the 1st. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. This pitch popped up. Williams under it. Gets there, got it. We'll go to the bottom. The Sod Poodles at the plate here in the second inning. Jesus Valdez now at the plate. Batter just wants to get a read on her stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Got the strikeout looking. And quickly one away in the second inning. So up next, Junior Franco. On fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Are you looking for an exotic pet that will wow your friends and provide high-quality wool? Reginald Horger's Alpaca Farms has you covered. Come see their alpacas today and use code VICUNA for a 10% discount. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. 2 away. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. Kason Cunningham in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pop-up foul on the right side. And that's the end of the inning. We move on to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Danny Soretti. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. One out and the bases are empty. And now the right fielder, Avery Owusu-Asidu, collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Efficient work on the mound there. Here's the catcher, Jeremiah Boyd. Two outs and nobody aboard. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Top of the fourth inning with the Sod Poodles at the dish. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. This to third. And it goes just foul. 0-2 and the delivery. Bounce to the left side.
One.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Cordova back at it after the error, looking to put that in the rear view. Pops it up, foul on the left side.
Fence.
One away. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Manuel Pena. Popped out the first time. And there's a strike. Love how she's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. The Sod Poodles trailing by 3. Top half of the fourth. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Jesus Valdez digs in now. High in the air, out to right, Baez gets there under it and makes the catch. Cordova back at it now with the lead. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That's smart pitching to come in on the hands because he's struggled at times with the inside pitch. Good placement on that cutter. Might be one to come back to. Out to short. Powell to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. And now the shortstop, Kason Cunningham. Gets under it, pops it up. Nunez on the way in. And a couple of quick outs. 2 away here, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Danny Soretti. That's a beautifully executed slider breaking in. It had enough movement to stay out of the middle of the plate and still found the zone for the strike. And here's the 0-2. Struck out looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Avery Owusu-Asidu. She's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a shot to do damage. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Jeremiah.
So digging in,
Boyd.
Jeremiah Boyd struck out looking the first time up. Swing and a drive. That one's back there. Tries to
That's
make
foul.
the play, but it's foul. The 0-1. Right
Strike
through
two.
there for a strike. Goes
Yeah.
down looking for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Fernandez, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that's number 8. Only
Hey!
got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate. Top of the 7th here. Jack Hurley getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Bases empty, one away. Here's the
Pena.
second baseman, Manuel Pena. The Sod Poodles with a 0 in the hit column so far. And it gets through for a hit, their first of the ball game. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Disappointing to see
For the hook.
the righty reliever out the pen, Nate Pearson. He can really bring the heat. Cordova racked up 9 strikeouts and pitched into the 7th without allowing any runs. I almost feel bad for the other team. That lineup had no chance the way she was dealing in this one. Very impressive at this phase of her career.